Welcome to day 3 of our virtual party challenge. Hey, gorgeous, you made it to day 3. Today is going to be exciting because we are talking about perpetual parties. What are perpetual parties? How do you set up a perpetual party? And I'm going to share everything with you, plus some personalized invites. Okay, first up, let's talk about perpetual parties. So this is my way of keeping the party going. I have my parties run and I never run out because I set them up. I choose the dates, I choose the times, I choose the themes, and I book that whether anyone shows up or not, it's booked. It's in my Calendly and it is scheduled. So I have them going all the time. Now, I don't set them up for months in advance because who knows? I change my mind way too much to schedule things months in advance. But I do schedule at least a month in advance. And then as the month gets in, I do the next month because you'll see that people want to schedule different times. So, okay, what is a perpetual party? A perpetual party is an ongoing party system that keeps your parties fresh, exciting, and consistently happening without starting from scratch. And it's going to help you create a steady stream of bookings, and you're going to get engagement and sales and more bookings. So here's how it works. Each party has a fun theme tailored to the season or upcoming events, birthdays, maybe a special product. You schedule parties regularly. Like I said, I do mine weekly. You can do your bi-weekly, monthly, but I would say that bi-weekly is good because you want to keep the momentum going. So there's always an event for customers to look forward to, and there's always a party for you to invite your customers to. Okay, so you use each party to book future parties, creating a never-ending cycle of parties. The party flow, invites, tools all stay consistent, but you update the themes, products, games if you want. So it's all about working smarter, not harder, and delivering a very fun experience. If you have any fun names or themes to share them in the comments. If you've come up with some really fun, we all come up with these fun little names for parties and we're always looking for fresh ideas. Or if you need some inspiration, say inspire me in the comments and let's get all the juices flowing with all the different ideas. So here is a step-by-step checklist to set up and organize perpetual parties using Calendly for registration, boards for invites, Zoom for the party, boards and Calendly for follow-up, I believe. So number 1, plan your parties. Choose your party theme. Give them fun names, just like we were talking about. It makes them memorable. So here's some ideas that I have done to showcase the miracle set and masks, the charcoal mask and the renewing gel mask, detox and de-stress. I've heard that one. Or Merry and Bright Spa Night for the holidays. I do a repair set and facial peel, wipe out wrinkles, or a wow party. You can do the miracle set and microdermabrasion. That's one of the most popular ones. The new miracle spa sesh. Or I switch this one up for the season. So I do, like for fall, I had autumn refresh sesh. In winter, I'm going to do the winter refresh sesh because it's kind of like that's kind of where I want people to begin. Anyone who, if they've never tried Mary Kay before, never tried skincare before, I introduce them to that one, the Miracle and Microderm. And so we do summer refresh sesh. So that's kind of my entry level skincare class. Then the repair with lifting serum and serum C+E. That's my serum session. I did the Lush Spa or Tis the Season for serums. Tis the season for serums. And then the repair set and the hydrogel eye patches, Botox in a box. For Halloween, I did a Botox in a box. If you want a Friends, I love the show Friends, and we do like a Friendsgiving. If you want a Friends theme, you can do Friends Don't Let Friends Get Botox. There you go. So each party features a product that the other doesn't. Did you notice that? So we had the Miracle Set and Repair Set, but they each had something different. Now, I really focus on skincare. Skincare is my jam. So I do a lot of skincare. Well, mostly I do skincare parties, and mostly with the Miracle and Repair. And if I get a request for something else, if a lot of my customers are asking about acne control or some sets for their younger or natural, I set that up as well. I put that in, I weave that in to my Perpetual parties. So if you notice, each one has something different. So even if they're coming back to a Miracle, you're going to try masks, or you're going to try the microderm, or you're going to try the facial peel, or the lifting serum, or the serum C+E. So something different, or the hydrogel eye patches. You want to pick dates and times. Pick days that work for you. How frequently are you going to hold parties? Like I was saying, ensure the times suit different time zones. If you have a wide range, your audience is a wide range, and then define party details. How long is it going to be? Keep your parties short and sweet. I recommend 45 minutes to an hour. I always say 45 minutes, but it's usually an hour. I know, I've got the gift of gab. So it's long enough to connect and share, have fun, but not so long that they lose interest. And then product focus. Highlight 2 or 3 key products or sets. Like I do sets per party. And then include activities, a game, right? And a giveaway. So you got a game, demo, and giveaway. Simple. So number 2, set up Calendly registration. There's a confirmation email and text that Calendly automatically sends out. But you can set up reminders so that Calendly sends a text message 1 week before, 2 days before, 24 hours before. It's up to you. You can customize that. Number 3, use Boards app to organize invites and tools. I just love the Boards app. I just do. You set up a board for each party, create a board, the theme. You can always create one board and all the stuff that goes in it. It takes a little time to set it up. Like I say, these systems, it's like anything else. You have to set it up for it to just run, but setting it up just takes a little time, and it's going to save you hundreds of hours in the long run. So set up a board for each party, and then put all the boards in there. And I do something at some point. I think I'll show you the camera that I'm using. I can't share my screen or anything, but maybe I'll do a live sometime and show you the board setup. Or you know what? I can create a dummy party, I guess, or a party for you guys and walk you through. It'll be a sample boards. If that sounds good, if that's something that you would like, put it in the comments that you would love a sample board, and then you can just copy and paste mine, or I can put it so it shares. However that works. But okay. Let's see here. Let me go back to my notes, setting up the boards for each party. Oh, and if you just want to do the free version, you get one board. Just leave everything generic. You can set it up, leave the type of party blank, and leave the date and time blank. And that way you can just type those in for your first text and then copy and paste from the message that you confused. Mine does nothing, and I don't want to confuse you. So I'm going to try and keep it simple. So you're like, too late. I know. Perpetual party. Plan your parties. Set up Calendly for registration, and then use the Boards app for organizing invites and tools. Include in each board, you want to do invites. So the first invite would say, hey, can I send you an invite? Then the second one, yay, here's the dates to choose from. And then the third one, I've got you down for this. Now let's get you registered. The fourth one would be, hey, we're going to have fun. You want to invite some friends? You'll get a special gift. And there you go. That's the That's the invites. And then host coaching texts, you want to do great. If they say yes, right? Great. To make things simple, I'm going to send you a text message you can copy and paste. And then the next message, you send them a copy of a message they can copy and paste to their friends. Hey, friend, having a party. This is when it is. You'll get entered into a drawing. Are you interested? Click this link to register ASAP and text me back, I'm in, and then include the link. I know I'm going kind of fast, but it would take me a very long time. And I'll make another video and go into more details about my texts. And I could do a sample board for you guys. So if you're interested in that, let me know. Let me know. And then reminders, confirmation message, day of text messages. Okay, number 4, prep for party success. So samples. Decide which products to include for each theme. I make sure there are samples available from the company. I did the whole making my own, too much work. So I only include samples that we have. And I do 1 or 2 other items. I include the skincare set and then 1 or 2 other items. I make it pretty simple. There's so many steps. I've said it before, a confused mind does nothing. I think a set and something else is plenty for a pampering session, especially if you want to do it within 45 minutes. The next thing is Zoom setup. Create a reoccurring Zoom meeting for all parties. It's easy to reuse the link. You'd never have to change the ID number. You never have to change the link, and it is amazing. And then scripts. Create or update scripts for each party, including introductions, product demo, closing, or your bullet points, however you do. And then I save scripts in Google Drive or the Boards app for quick access, so whichever one works for you. And then if you want, promote the party. if you're like, I have a couple of guests, but I would like to have more, you can always do a social media post and use Canva to create fun graphics for a Facebook group event or Instagram or stories or however you promote your stuff. You can post countdowns and sneak peeks to build excitement. You can go through your Frank list and reach out to your friends, family, relatives, acquaintances, neighbors, kids contacts, and or previous customers. And then include the Calendly link for easy registration. It's very easy to do. And then follow up. Post-party texts. Those revolve around the closing sheet, and I'll share mine with you. There's closing the sale, booking the second date, sharing the opportunity, and I have a really cool closing sheet that's going to help all of that, and the follow-up, super simple. And then guest tracking. Use Google Sheets or Paper Tracker to track guest info, attendance, and purchases. And then host coach for the next party. Encourage the current people to attend another one. Book their second date. There you go. Okay, so that is all the way through from start to finish setting up a perpetual party. 1, plan your parties. 2, set up Calendly for registration. 3, use Boards app to organize invites and tools. 4, prep for party success, meaning samples, Zoom, and scripts. 5, promote your party or invite to your party. And 6, follow up. There you go. Boom, 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 boom. Easy peasy. Let's get into how you actually invite people to these fabulous parties. I probably should have separated these into 2 separate days because there's a lot in both, but we're doing it all. I'm squeezing it all into one day. It might be a little long today, so I apologize. But so this is where you can get creative. So first, I talked about the Frank list, right? Start with your Frank list. Friends, relatives, acquaintances, neighbors, kids contacts, and send a personal message to each one inviting them to join. And that's where you start. Maybe here's an idea for you. This is what I did last year. After the holiday, I did it in January, and I said, I hope your holidays were fabulous. Hey, random question. I've been given a fun challenge to share Mary Kay's new skincare with 30 women this month, and I thought of you. You can try them from home in your jammies, LOL. Oh, and you'll get entered into a cash drawing. Can I send you an invite? I booked, boy, I think I got 20 something bookings. 20? I think it was 20 something. No, I got 29 because I almost made 30. That's right. I almost made 30 and I got 29. I think as it turned out, I think a couple people brought people. So I'm pretty sure I got my 30. But it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. Okay, the next way for inviting people is Facebook and curiosity posts. So use Facebook. Facebook is good for this. So use Facebook posts to drop little hints or create curiosity. Instead of a standard join my party post, try something like who could use a simple skincare routine? Comment me for a little pampering surprise. I posted a picture of a before and after, like 2 months in between, for the vitamin C plus E serum. And I just put, look what this miracle product did to my skin. It took I did a picture, and that was it. And I said, who would like a sample? When they said yes, anyone who answers yes, I invite them to my next party that has that product featured. So I invited them to a serum party. And I just said, hey, I'm excited for you to sample these products. I'm hosting a fun virtual spa session. We walk through your samples and you can try them from home in your jammies. I love the term at home in your jammies because it just sounds cozy. You'll be entered into a cash drawing. Can I send you an invite? I send that. And so if they say no, I really don't have time, then I'm like, okay, well, I will send you that sample. I try a couple of different avenues. But if they just don't want to attend a party, that's perfectly fine. But I'm still going to send them a sample. I also send them a skincare sample. And I write a note that says, hey, if you want to just try these together and wash our face together some night, let me know. What about sending samples? So for a VIP experience, I send out samples in advance for those who RSVP, a little pamper pack, and it's such a nice little touch, and it gives people a reason to show up and try the products live with you. And one of the questions on Calendly, I actually add, I will be sending you a free pamper pack. So please honor your commitment and join us live. If you are unable to attend, please book another session. Please type yes if that sounds fair. I have a good show up rate. So I think it works. What do I send in my pamper pack? Let me show you. I am going to show you this really quick because these are my pamper packs. I got some bigger envelopes. I got a little heart. You don't have to do all of this, but I just got a little thank you heart stamp on Amazon. I think it was like $10, and it's lasted me a really long time. And then you can write non-machinable on here because you don't want your stuff to burst. You always want to make sure and do the butterfly stamp. So that's non-machinable, so it doesn't go through the machine and burst your samples. And then I always add little stars. But let's say this one is a miracle. So it's an autumn refresh sesh, which is a miracle set and microdermabrasion. And I try and number them as well. So that way they don't, it can be a little confusing when you're doing the day and night and the different, so I number them. So I put that in there. I put one of these in there. I know a lot of people put the whole lookbook in there, but I focus on skincare, and this has all the information. Plus it has a little glam in the back, and it gives all the information and a little price sheet. So I put that in there. And then I put my closing sheet. And that's where I tell you, whoop, all my stars fell out. I think I got a lot of this from my national Katrina Harris Earl. I got some from Jessica Bessaker. I just got a little from everywhere, and I put them all together to make myself a little closing sheet. And I'll give you more information on the closing sheet later. And I actually, because I love graphics and I put things together, I actually created a little brochure for myself. I call my biz is Jody's Beauty Biz. And I did a little trifold And every month I feature, let me see here. There we go. Okay. I put my VIP Facebook group here and then a QR code how to enter. I do a product spotlight this month, which we are November 2024. We're spotlighting the new dynamic wrinkle limiter. And then here are our apps. I put little QR codes for the Mary Kay app, the Skin Analyzer, and a catalog. I put that in there. And then on the back, I do the great, right? Our half price items. I love these, and I give props to Monica for creating this every month, and I put that on the back. So if you want a Canva template for the brochure, put brochure Canva brochure, and I can send you a template. I can send you mine, and then you can put in your information if you're Canva savvy. There we go. And then sometimes I switch it up and I play Deal or No Deal for bookings. And I got this Michelle Cunningham's Deal or No Deal, right? And I printed them out instead of having the cards. I print some out. I put a little staple on there. And at some point during the show, the party, we open it up. I don't do that very often though anymore. I used to do it more, but my closing sheet really does my booking for me, so I don't do it that much anymore. Okay, let's move on. Share your next party theme idea in the comments. I would love to hear if you got any inspiration. What's your key takeaway today? Do you have any questions? What did you learn? I hope that somebody learned something. That's my hope. That's why I'm doing this. That's why I'm doing this, because I feel like I'm having such success. I want to share it. And so that's why I'm doing this. So I hope that this helps you. Thank you so much for tuning in today. And I hope you're feeling inspired to add some fun twists to your next party. Tomorrow, we're getting into full circle parties, how to connect with guests before, during, and after the party to build strong, lasting relationships. We're going to touch on some of the things that we did today because we got to reiterate those things. And remember, the key to virtual party success is keeping things fresh, fun, and simple. It's all about your guests. And with these ideas, you're ready. You're ready. So I will see you tomorrow, my friends.